So here is some more examples with doing the derivatives with trig functions, okay? It was requested that I do this, so here we go. So here's one example, and so then to find the derivative, you basically, you do it in pieces. You know, the derivative of sine is cosine x, and then the derivative of cosine is a negative sine x. So then when you simplify, you basically have 3 cosine x plus a 2 sine x. That'll be your derivative. You take them individually by pieces. Here's the next one. You have y equals cosine x over 2 plus sine of 4x. And so you do it like we did before. Now one thing you need to realize is that this can also be written as cosine 1/2 x. And let me do it like this. Okay, so we written as cosine 1/2 x, and of course plus sine of 4x. All right. Now, what you should realize is that not only are you going to be taking the derivative of each individual piece, but you're also going to have to do chain rule here. Okay. So to find the derivative, make sure we use our proper notation. Okay, for this very first one, remember we want our two functions, so we're going to have u of x equals cosine of x, and v of x equals that 1/2 x. Okay, so we take the derivative using chain rule. We take the derivative of the outside with respect to the inside, okay, and then we multiply it by the derivative of the outside, which is yet another 1/2. Okay, so this will be a 1/2 here, a 1/2 x, and then we're going to multiply by 1/2 on the outside, because that's the derivative of 1/2 x. Okay, and then we're going to also have to do the same thing for the second half of it with the sine 4x. Okay, our outside function is sine x, and our inside function is a 4x. So then when we take the derivative of that, the derivative of the outside would be cosine of x. We're not going to put an x, we're going to put the inside function of 4x, and then we're going to multiply it by the derivative of the inside function, which is 4. So that way when we simplify, we are basically going to have a 1/2 sine of 1/2 x plus a 4 cosine of 4x. So this will end up being our final answer right here. Okay. Now I know I am doing it this way because I'm not on my Promethean, and I'm trying to make this easy enough because I can't really write using my mouse pad. Here's the next example. We have yet again another chain rule. Remember, this same thing can be written as tangent x squared. So then we'll have our two functions. Our outside function will be tangent x, and then our inside function would be x squared. Now you don't need the parentheses to know what is the inside function and what is the outside function, okay? So then we just take the derivative of the outside, which is going to be a 1 over cosine squared x. Okay, but instead of putting an x, we're going to put an x squared because that is our inside function, x squared, okay? And then we're going to multiply that whole thing by the derivative of the inside, which is a, yes, right, which is a 2x. Okay, so when we do that, our final answer is going to be y prime. Sorry, let me fix that. It's going to be y prime 2x over a cosine x squared.
Talk to yourself.
So hopefully this makes a little bit of sense for you guys. If you have any questions, please make sure you bring them to me on Monday. I'll answer them so that way you guys can be ready for your quiz.